The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image. But I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Selassie, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. May the 8th, 2018. Yep, this year is moving along very fast. And guess what? You can get us live tonight, and we have a new schedule for you as well in the month of May. So you can call us live. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on a discussion. Area code 607-272-0319. And yes, I am your host. And guess what? You can get involved, okay, with this program. And this program, yes, we're starting you off Sunday. Yes, we're Sunday at 7:30 a.m. Yeah, it's early, but you got to get it. Yep. And so Sunday at 7:30 a.m., and then we come back on Tuesday night at 7:30 live. That's tonight. And then we go to Wednesday, okay? And when we on Wednesday, Wednesday, we're at 1:30 p.m., okay? And so guess what? We go back to Thursday. And Thursday, we're going back to 7:30 a.m. in the morning, okay? Then we come back to Friday at 7:30 p.m. Now we go to Saturday at 1:30 p.m. And now you can catch us more. And guess what? It won't be in your schedule. It won't be when you got to work. It won't be none of that. It'll be when you're relaxing, taking it easy, hearing what we have to say to you, letting you know what's going on. Okay? Now, we're on Pegasus, we're on Channel 13, and we're on Spectrum. Yes, TV Cable Network. That's what we're on. And now, so we extended our time, okay, our broadcast, and you can pick us up at all these days. And guess what? So you won't miss out now. And if you don't have Spectrum or Pegasus, Channel 13, you can get a direct link. Yes, we're on YouTube. And so I have a channel there, and you can get, okay, my YouTube channel, or send your email, okay? And I will send you a direct link, and then you can get all the shows, okay? Every one of them. Or you go to Facebook. Guess what? I have a page there. The show's there. Google, the shows is there. We're everywhere, okay? So you can have it. Don't worry about it. You ain't missed nothing. You can pick us up live tonight. We're in the studio. And I want to give a shout out to those that want shout outs, okay? And first, I want to give a shout out to Sunshine, okay? That's my grandbaby. And my grandson, Storm. Yes, the storm is over. So I want to give them a shout out. And then also I want to give a shout out to Sunshine in Baltimore, Maryland. Yes, hometown, Baltimore, okay? And also Rosadal. I want to give her a shout out, New York City, okay? Then we got Alexis, yes. She wants us to give her a shout out, so we're giving her a shout out. Also, Shannon, and yes, she's at the mall, okay? And guess what? She has all natural, yes. You can check her out. Don't forget, we have Jean, okay? and we have Lorraine, and we haven't seen Ann no more, but Ashley is there in the jewelry section. So guess what? We know people that's doing their job, and guess what? They're trying to take care of their family. So we're letting you know, guess what? You can get on board this train, okay? Then we got Melissa, and we got Dot, and she had her twins, okay? And so we have many, many more, Mel, Linda, and David, okay? Brieanna, Faith, Stephaine, we just have so many that we are giving shout outs to, and guess what? You can get one too. So don't be shy. Just let us know, and we'll give you one as well. Also here with me in the studio, co-host, Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Stan. What's up?
Hey, listen, you already know what we're doing here.
Oh, yes.
Man, listen, we in this fight, and we're trying to help people, get things going on. We see so much stuff in the news, and we see so much money that these people, the governors and all of them are putting to nonsense, but no one is getting help here.
Right.
No people, they putting $100 million over here, and I think what he's doing, he's spending all this money writing his checks and stuff because he's about to get out of office, so he's trying to get rid of the money and take a bag with him, a bag of money with him.
Probably.
You see, and this is what they're doing, because every time on the news, on the radio, they are going, it's a check written here, it's money written here, it's this written here, and that's all they're doing.
Well, you see, Stanley, you gotta remember, this ain't the first nor the last time that this gonna happen. It's like when we was having all the policemen kill all the black people, all the people of color. Okay, it didn't slow down. They just took it out of the news.
That's what they did.
Because now you're beating a dead horse here. All right, you can only hear this so many times. It can only happen so many times before people say, wait a minute. And then when people say, wait a minute, nothing don't happen because who's policing them?
Exactly. No one.
All right. So therefore, if the cops are out there doing their thing, they just taking note from higher up.
That's all they doing.
So if he's going to be out there, trying to tell people, we going to spend $2-3 million on plastic bags, see how we can get rid of them. It's an industry. You're not going to get rid of those.
Right.
Okay? So that's first. And the other thing, you got people running around out here
trying to find work.
Trying to find work, needing help, this and that. And everybody goes, unemployment, people are working. Ain't nobody working.
No.
They just got off of unemployment and they still ain't got no job.
Exactly.
And y'all trying to make it seem like these people went back to the workforce.
That's what they doing.
And that's not the case nor the deal. Y'all lying to these people.
They sure are.
But then again, when we say something, don't listen to those guys. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay? When you go down to that unemployment line and you go down to the welfare office, you see the same people in there. And then every now and then you'll see a few more new ones, and a few more new ones. Before the week out now, you done got 15, 20 more new ones. So where the jobs at?
They ain't got nobody. They cook the books. That's what they do. They cook the books, and they put the numbers on there, and then they spit the propaganda out to people, and they lying. And ain't nobody ain't got no, it's people that's still looking for work for a couple of 3-4 years.
Been looking for work.
And they've been looking for, and nobody ain't giving them the work. But soon as they throw a brick, soon as they bust somebody upside the head and get their money and make their living, now it's a problem. But you won't give them a job because they didn't went to you, okay? And not just one time, but they went to you 3 and 4 times. And then you got your race, you playing the race card, you playing all kind of things. They playing everything. Yeah. They just throw the kitchen sink at these people, say, hey, listen, we ain't got nothing. everything. The economy is down. Oh, we lost this. Oh, we lost that. No, you ain't lost nothing.
No.
You know,
No,
you're taking money.
You're
stealing money.
Yes.
And this is what they've been doing. And so now when someone tried to feed their family and survive, they make it hard for them. So there's no other way. And then crime is on the rise. Only reason why is because they made it like that.
You know what, Stanley? I'm glad you said that. Because now I'm going to bring up a subject that a lot of people will frown about, but some people will go, glad you brought that up. I'm glad you said that. All right, we got problems in these schools, all right, of black kids being harassed. I know a guy that was harassed last week, and he was, they took him out of school. His family took him out of school for Friday, and, he went back to school the other day and got rolled up because the kids are in the classrooms. Now, this is what I don't understand. Y'all talking about these teachers, all right? They scared. Yeah, a lot of these teachers are scared. These kids are in the classroom playing music on the radio, and the one kids that can't hear, all of a sudden now, when the kids say, hey, could you please turn that down a little bit? Or could you turn? All the seats are full. He can't hear what the teacher's teaching, and the teacher's not trying to rectify the problem.
Right.
Okay, so now there comes to be a problem in the school district here in this town. All right? Not Ithaca School. It's not Ithaca School, so we ain't going to go there. It's not Ithaca School. It's another school out. I can't mention it yet because of the nature and the things that are going on. But a lot of bullying, a lot of prejudice, a lot of just plain old downright take what you got. People are and people are turning their head to this. I'm not talking about students. I'm talking about grown adults are turning their head to this, and it's all right. But if one of these students of color, I don't care who it is, black, Chinese, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Chinese, Japanese, I don't care. Do something to one of these kids. Now all of a sudden their parents want to press charges. All right, now the school act like they don't know what's going on, and now all of a sudden it's a thing. All right, school board, you need to check this stuff. Y'all need to check because something bad getting ready to happen. All right, and the first thing y'all gonna say is y'all wasn't aware of it. You're being aware. You're being told right now. All right, be aware of what's happening in these schools. Just because it's toward the end, everybody want to do what they got to do. So what's going to happen when they pick back up? It's just going to start right back up.
Exactly.
And you parents, you need to do something with your children. If you're scared of your children, call somebody. Bottom line, because a lot of you parents are scared of your kids. All right? There's nowhere in the world my child can talk to me the way I hear some of these kids talking to their parents in Walmart, the grocery store, anywhere. Oh, no, we ain't having it. I may be old school, but I'll tell you what, my kid will learn in school, and ain't nobody going to stop that. And that's the problem right there.
Yeah.
These kids are stopping other kids from learning, and ain't nobody doing nothing about that. Now, you want to throw some money somewhere? Throw some money in these schools to regulate all of this stuff that's going on. Because, see, people start getting lawyers and stuff like that there. Now, all of a sudden, it's going to be a problem. Then the first thing, people in office, oh, well, we don't have to take it that far, do we?
Right.
It's not your child. And when it was happening to that child, you didn't care. Now, all of a sudden, you want to try to justify and take a little turn. That ain't cool.
They spent $100 million trying to talk about giving the teachers weapons, guns. Okay, that's what they want, $100 million. But that ain't fixing the school, though.
It's not fixing
all
the problem.
All that is doing, right.
Adding to the problem.
Exactly, because all the teacher's going to do is get hot one day and get blow-headed and pull that gun out and shoot. And then you got a dead student or maybe a couple where that never would have happened if that teacher didn't have a gun.
Now, the whole thing, you sit there and look at it, now all of a sudden you want the teachers to act like the students?
Exactly.
So now who's teaching who here?
Thank you.
Okay, so now, I mean, if that's the case, if that kid is that bad, all right, let it be known. Send them off somewhere. Because for every bad kid, there's some place for them to be. And they won't be bad no more.
And that only happened, see, people don't want to go to the source,
No.
how this happened.
No.
They don't want to go
To the home.
To where this is at. This is waist deep. This been happening. And it started from 1962 when one child said, oh, I don't want to, they praying in there. And I don't want to be praying with them, And so now they want to take prayer out of school. Now, guess what? If God get out of school, guess who's coming in? The devil. And that's what he in. He in there now causing havoc. And that's who's in there now. Everything right now in school ain't good. Everything in there now ain't good. Because now you got bullying. You got fighting, you got guns, got knives, you got everything. The devil in there, he just say, come on, just
do it.
Bring everything. Because Jesus ain't in here no more. Ain't no prayer in here, ain't nothing in here. You ain't even learning in here. So
sure ain't.
He in there. And and don't forget, they throwing money at this. $100 million they throwing in the school. Oh, give them guns. See, so they added more fuel to the fire. Here, give them a gun. So now the teacher said, I said, sit down. And you don't sit down, you pull out a gun and shoot. There you go, more fuel to the fire. See what I'm saying? There it is. But guess what? There's no help because no one did nothing then.
That's right. All
these reverends and preachers and people, politicians, no one did nothing. Now, and they kids was in school, and ain't nobody did nothing. Now you want to do something? It's too late. Guess what? If Jesus don't get back into school, ain't nothing going to get back up in there. It's havoc. So y'all put a law that goes against his law. And y'all don't understand that. You're going to make a law that goes against God's law. Now you're wondering why the school is havoc in the school. Because you done went against the grain. You went against the king. Okay? And now you people here, I don't understand you people. Because you let this stuff happen, and now you crying about it. No, you all let it happen. I wasn't even born yet. Guess what? My sisters was, but I wasn't. But guess what? Now I am, and you got trouble on your hands.
When it comes right down to it, all right, it's not the school, okay? It's not the kid.
That's right.
It's not even the teacher. It's the parents. All right? Some of you cool parents out there, you need to be parents instead of being cool. Some of you cool people out there and some of you parents out there, I tell you what, okay? You let my child talk to me the way some of y'all children talking to y'all and see what happens. My children already know. They don't play that. Oh, Dad is not going for that. No. He is a straight shooter. We are not having, you say what? No. Didn't I ask you to go over there and to do something? Now I'm going to tell you to get over there and do it. Now, do we have a problem with that? A lot of people, you can't talk to your kids like that. Don't tell me how I can talk to my kid. Because you see, when I lay down and go to sleep at night, I want to sleep good. I don't want to have to sleep with one eye open, wondering if you're going to come in and bust me in the head with a bat or something. No. What did Jesus say, Stanley?
Listen, you chastised them.
That's right.
Don't spare the rod. Chastise them and do what you need to do, okay? And that's what the parents, if this lady had done this back then in 62, if she would have took control of her own child, said, no, you going to go in that school and you're going to, but no, she didn't do it. She went along with her child, and her child was the boss, and they went and took prayer out of school, and later on, guess what? Her own child is a preacher now. What he should have did was went back to legislation and put that thing and flipped that thing right back on them and put prayer back in school. That's what he should have did. That's what he should have did. He should say, oh, no, I was a fool then, and my mother agreed with me because she loved her child. But now I'm here to overturn this because chaos is in the school.
They can't do that. You know why?
Yeah, because they're going against themselves.
Yeah.
And they would be a liar.
Yes, to
which
themselves.
They already is.
But they don't want nobody to see that.
That's right. You see, and that's exactly what happened. They don't want to reverse themselves. Because if they do that, they feel like, oh, well, I didn't do that. No, you did wrong, period. So if you don't reverse yourself, listen, you should have. Because right now, you're getting a whole bunch of kids killed. Columbine, all these schools, you know, every time somebody's got a machine gun in the school, somebody's shooting. That's the devil in the schools killing the kids because one parent allowed her child to not accept prayer, okay? And when I was coming up, hey, prayer was beautiful in school, you know? Nobody ain't get hurt. It wasn't no fighting in school. It was fight. If you fought, a fist fight, that was outside. But it wasn't like it in there, guns and knives and all that. None of that stuff was in the school. We was learning. Listen, you gonna check yourself or you gonna wreck yourself because you gonna hurt you hurting your own kids.
You know, the bottom line comes down like this here. You know, really bad schools had National Guard, all right? And the whole thing about it was they still learned. They still went to school, they still learned because there was a presence there that wasn't taking that junk, wasn't taking that bull. They was in the hallways, would come to class, hey, yeah, move it along there, my man. Move it along there, Miss Lady. All right, there was no dilly-dallying in the hall. There was no nothing. All right, you went to school, you did what you had to do. And the thing about it was they was doing that before the National Guard got there. But you see, you always got a couple of people who want to disrupt everything. And if they can put their hands in the disruption and keep it disrupted, it's going to be that way. Bottom line comes right down to this here. I don't care how you look at it, how you see it. When it comes right down, it ain't the student, it ain't the teacher, it ain't the school. It's home, all right? Because if you do what you got to do at home, them children going to understand what you're saying. They're going to know what you're saying, and they don't want to have what's going to happen, which there is nothing right now. It's called repercussion. There is no repercussion, all right? None. There's repercussion in my house. There's not a repercussion in a lot of houses. And you know what? At my house, I got good kids. They don't sit around there. They don't do all of that. They don't talk to me like they out of their mind. All right? Ain't nothing happening. We have sensible conversations, and you act accordingly when you get out. But a lot of these kids and these parents let their kids do what they want to do. They might as well be the kid, and the kid might as well be the parent.
That's why we're not number one. We're not number one no more in school. This country is not number one. China and all the other countries, they've been past us because they learning. They making sure that this nonsense doesn't get in their schools.
That's right.
But it's over here, and you know it's crazy.
Land of the free.
Your family, your children, they go with a knapsack going to school, and they come back with a book bag empty, nothing in it. Whoa, what's going on? Where's the work at? Where's the information? What did you learn? Nothing. See, and this is what we're talking about. They throwing a whole bunch of money to nonsense, $100 million to give teachers guns and this and that, but ain't nobody thinking about trying to bring prayer back. How come they ain't throwing $100 million and make them courts and make the legislators overturn that decision? Because it seems like right now, what all they doing ain't working. So you got to go back. You did something wrong. You got to go back and fix it. You got to go fix it. Go repent. Go fix it. Overturn yourself and put prayer back in school and let Jesus get back in there and fix this thing up. Because if you don't, you finish. You know, and I wouldn't have my kids going to school. I'll teach them home privately because I won't be letting them go in there and get killed because the devil's in there. Okay? And I know it, and you know it, and they know it. That's our time. Guess what? We'll pick this up next week. But we got some more to tell you. But stay tuned. You know, our schedule again against those that don't remember. Okay? So we got Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. And we on early in the morning Sunday. Hey, 7:30. Yes, 7:30, 7 a.m. Okay, then we go to Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. live. Then we go to Wednesday, okay? And we on Wednesday, whoa, that's a big one, 1:30 p.m., okay? Then we go back to Thursday morning, all right, 7:30 a.m. Friday night at 7:30 p.m., okay? And now we go to Saturday. And Saturday is at 1:30 p.m. So we're on 6 days a week. So you can't miss us. Eh? Hey. We see you and we thank you. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them